But I just wanted to show kind of where the inspiration comes from for it, you know? Yeah, I like the way I use my colors and stuff comes a lot from the way he uses his, you know, idea of it. So, of course, can't draw like him, but, you know, just the portrait stuff, you know? I really like admire it. It's pretty crazy.
I just want to learn his palette, like how he puts it together. I mean,
yeah, right? Obviously, most of you. And I've been doing like colored portrait tattoos for a long time. And, you know, they're always evolving, always changing. And it's such a difficult thing because, you know, I didn't have anyone tell me like, hey, this is how you do a color portrait on the skin or whatever. I had taken a workshop from him, and then I had started painting with him at his house once in a while. I learned a lot from it, you know, just studying from life, and it's something I hope to keep up the rest of my life. And so I kind of wanted to give those people the opportunity to see what like really sparked my mind and changed my mind, you know, and so I like to be in that vulnerable state that I always was in when I went to your house, you know, because it's a vulnerable thing, painting from life. It's not like a stencil, and it's not like, you know, but you're constantly thinking and studying it. So I think it's really important, and I think it's something that if you are doing portrait, any kind of portraiture, whether it's tattooing or drawing or painting or whatever, this is like the meat and potatoes of it, I would say, right?
Yeah.
This is the study. You know, you said it was an exercise. You know, this is just an exercise and helps you with everything else you're doing.
Yeah, you know, it keeps the eye kind of trained and keen, and you know, working from life is really important. I was told that by several of my instructors when I was a student, and I've continued to do it, whether it's just the drawings or these all-three portraits.
I'm really grateful. A lot of you guys came from really far, and you know, yeah, today's Mike's day, so you know, this is the guy that's like, you know, totally the dude. So I'm excited to even learn too. You know, this is for me to progress myself also from everyone here, and you know, I'm excited.
And I'll be tattooing tomorrow, so anybody wants any work done.
Yeah.
I'm one hell of a scratcher, I've been told.
He's only doing face tats.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the model. We gotta say thank you to her.
Yeah.
She came over
Yeah.
from New York.
Yeah. Stevie flew in from New York for this event, and I'm thrilled to have her. And, let's get you up there.
Again, green, and you know, just to add, and that's why I'm here. You know, I've been tattooing close to 30 years, and I've been in shops for 27 years, and you never stop learning. And as a matter of fact, sometimes you just barely start learning, and that's kind of even my position. But for years in the tattoo industry, you can go back at least 15 years, everybody was so closed-mouthed. And you bring up Sean, and that's what reminds me. One time he told me, anytime. I have called Sean at almost midnight. Hey, bro, what do you use, the Lickman or the Gilkin? And it's so funny because, you know, just 15 years ago and before, you would ask a tattoo artist anything. It's like, fuck you. You know, they're not really going to tell you. And it was always so close-lipped, and I was always blown away how artists were like, you know, more than friendly to share.
Yeah.
And, you know, like for me, what an opportunity.
To be able to like pull from somebody that's outside of tattooing, you know, and to have these kinds of things, they're kind of like new. Because I mean, Corey's been tattooing a very long time, James been tattooing a very long time. It was a cutthroat place, you know what I mean? And like the stories I hear, it's like they wanted to fuck with you, but now it's time to like elevate what we do and learn from people like this that have really put their heart into it, you know? One thing I wanted to say too is like, when you look at all these Alla Primas Mike has done, you know, he's done, okay, so like you can work hard, you know, you have to work hard and you're not going to ever achieve anything if you don't work hard. And I was asking him yesterday, like, how many Alla Primas do you think you've done?
Probably close to 600.
That's crazy, right? Like 600, you know what I mean? And that's how much you have to work. So like, you're gonna learn some stuff here, but you have to work at it. So there's no keys you're gonna get. Really, like the biggest thing, we're just gonna hit it on the head in the beginning, is you have to work hard.
Yeah. these all the things that I brought in, there's kind of a range of some of them are just barely started, others are refined, fairly well. None of these are finished, by the way. You get to the point, these are generally about 4 or 5 hours, and you get to the point where the model's kind of over it, I'm kind of over it, and so you're not really finished, but you're through with it. So even the more finished ones aren't really that finished, and one of the things about painting in general, but also when you look at life is maintaining freshness. The more you work on it, like you could work on it for 10 hours, I suppose, but it just starts getting overworked and muddied up, and so knowing when to walk away from a painting is as important as knowing how to paint. So.
Yeah, we're gonna do tonight. Yeah, we want to go to the bar, huh? We're gonna take you to a Nick bar.
I'll fit right in, man. Somebody put you on their calf or leg or whatever, and I had no idea.
You really told him? You didn't look at him and say,
Mine's got streaks like the printer.
No.
you don't know who I am?
No, I prefer him just thinking of some low-life carpenter or crazy armor coming in and getting his back cracked.